Hi, it's me, Laurice, a freehand crochet artist. I make amigurumis and any crochet related projects, and I will also be sharing with you crochet freehand tips. Welcome to Ziru Vlogz. In today's video, I will be making the Fluff tote bag. I am currently selling them in a local trade fair here in the Philippines. I will use these colors. It's cream and a lavender, and then I will use a 5mm hook. Hindi siya mag-focus eh. I will use a 5mm hook. This is a gift from a friend, and I love using it since day one. And of course, you will also need your tape measure. Your stitch markers should become in handy, scissor, and your darning needle. In this video, you will learn I-cord stitch and how to change color in double crochet. So this will be our background yarn, and I will measure my yarn first. Since the bottom of our bag is 30 centimeters, so I will measure my yarn there thrice, because we are going to create the I-cord stitch. So from that third measurement of 30 centimeter, I will now create my slip knot, and then I will create 36 I-cord stitch. So how to create the I-cord stitch? From the slip knot, yarn over yarn tail, pull through working tail. Again, yarn over yarn tail, pull through working tail. So just continue doing this until you reach 36 I-cord stitches. Just make sure that your I-cord stitches is not tight, so that you will avoid curling of the bottom. And I will be back when I'm done doing my I-cord stitch. I'm done making my 36 I-cord stitches. Now I will chain 1, and I will create my extended single crochet in this next I-cord stitch from the hook. Just create a single crochet and chain 1, and then continue crocheting double crochet up to the tip, and I will show you how I turn in this base. So I'm done doing my double crochet, and I just remember that I didn't show you how I created my double crochet. So in this last part here, we are going to add 1 double crochet. So to create your double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into a stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. So that's how you are going to create your double crochet. So again, in this last I-cord stitch, you are going to have 2 stitches. Continue crocheting double crochet into the stitches up to the first I-cord stitch where we added the extended single crochet, and I will be back. I'm done crocheting my last double crochet into the first I-cord stitch where we put the extended single crochet. Now I'm going to create a slip knot into the chain that we've created in the extended single crochet, because that will represent our first double crochet. Now I'm done in round 1. Now let's move on to round 2. So as you can see, I always measure my bottom just to make sure that it's still in 30 centimeter. So round 2, you will now create 2 chain, and this will be your first double crochet, and then double crochet around, and you will have 36, 10, 36. So just double crochet around, so just double crochet around, and you will have 72 stitches, and you will do this for the next 4 rounds, or until round 5, and then in round 6 we will now start our paw print design. I'm back and I'm done crocheting my 5 rounds of the background color. Now we are going to move to round 6, which we are going to start the paw print design. If you're interested with the graph that I made for this, you can check the link in the description box. I will publish this pattern in my Coffee account, and the link is in the description. So in this pattern, in round 6, we will use these 36 stitches in the front, so that we will have our paw print here, and we need the paw print to be in the center. And as you notice, the chain that I've created, which will be our first double crochet, is on the back side already, so we are not going to count this as our front 36 stitches. So in this case, since I am only emphasizing the front, because in the back of our bag there is no design, just plain white, so I'll just focus on this front side. So after the paw print design, the rest of the stitches are in white. So in round 6, for the paw pattern design, we will crochet 9 stitches of white, and in the 9th stitch, I'm not going to finish the stitch with the white. Instead, I will use the paw print color, which is this lavender, like that, and then I will create a chain here, pulling the yarn tail up so that this lavender will not come undone. And then I will insert back my hook into the chain that I've created, and I will now create my 4 double crochet of lavender, and I will also crochet along the white yarn, 1, 2, 3, and in this 4th stitch, we are not going to finish it with lavender, instead finish it with white yarn, and we are going to put 10 white stitches. This is the last white stitch, right? So we are not going to finish it with white yarn. Instead, we are going to finish it with the color that we are going to use in the next stitch, and that is lavender. And we are going to put 4 stitches. So this is how I color change in double crochet stitches. So I'm done with my lavender stitches. Now I'm going to finish this with white, and then we'll move on to the next round. So I'm done with round 6. Now we're going to move on with round 7. The pattern for this one is we have to crochet 7 white stitches, and then we're going to change color into lavender and crochet along this white yarn. We're going to put 8 lavender stitches, and then another 6 white stitches, as you can see. I crocheted everything, the yarns in the back, so that it's clean in the inside. And then another 8 lavender stitches, and continue the rest of the stitches with white yarn. Now, as you can see, our bottom part of our paw is, you can visualize it already. Now we are going to move to round 8 and 9. They have the same pattern, and we have to crochet 7 stitches with white, using white. So this is the 7th white stitch. Now I'm going to switch to lavender. I'm sorry, I'm not used to switching colors. So as you can see, I have an awkward hand movements there. Then, just like I always say, always crochet along the yarn, white yarn. So we have to put 22 lavender stitches. Now I'm in the 22 stitches, and I will switch to white. And crochet the rest with white yarn. Now I'm done with round 9. Round 10, we are going to put 9 cream stitches. So as I was reviewing my video, I keep on saying white, but this is actually cream. Now I'm in my 9th stitch of cream. We are now going to switch color, and we have to make 18 lavender stitches. Now I just heard me saying white again. So just finish the stitches with cream, and I'll be back. I'm done round 10. Now we're going to round 11. We are going to put 10 white stitches. Miss one stitch, so it's actually 11 white stitches, and then we're going to switch to lavender. And we are going to crochet 14 stitches. The 14th stitch, switch to white. Cream, and then crochet the rest of the stitches with cream. Round 12, we have to put 7 white stitches, then switch to lavender. We're going to put 3 lavender stitches, and then switch to white, and then put 3 cream stitches, then switch to lavender again, put 10 lavender stitches, then switch to white again, then put 3 stitches, and then another lavender, 3 lavender stitches, and then crochet everything, crochet the rest with cream. As you can see, we are starting to form the circles, the 4 circles. Round 13, we are going to crochet 5 white stitches, 6 lavender, then switch to white, and we're going to crochet 4 stitches, and then 6 lavender, white again, 4 white stitches, and then 6 lavender stitches, and then crochet the rest with cream, round 14 we are going to put 5 white stitches, and then 6 lavender stitches, switch to white, and then add 6 stitches, then 2 lavender stitches, and then 6 cream, and then 6 lavender, then crochet the rest with cream. Round 15, the pattern is 5 white stitches, 4 lavender, and then 4 white stitches, and then 3 lavender, and then 4 cream, and then 3 lavender, and then another 4 white, I mean cream, and then 4 lavender, then double crochet cream for the rest of the stitches. Round 16, crochet 11 cream, double crochet, so crochet 6 lavender stitches, and then 2 white, I mean cream stitches, and then another 6 lavender, and then crochet cream for the rest of the stitches. Round 18, the last part of our paw print design, and then the rest for 5 rounds is cream. So let's do the last part of the paw print design. So this is round 18, and we have to put 11 cream stitches, switch to lavender, and crochet 4 double crochet, and switch to white, I mean cream, and crochet 6 stitches, and then switch to lavender, and crochet 4 stitches. And I will cut this because this is the last. So I'll just pull the tail up so it will not come undone, and then I will insert my hook back to these 2 loops to complete the double crochet and continue crocheting with cream around. So I'm done round 18. As you can see, that's our paw print design in our bag. So the rest of the 5 rounds of this tote bag is just the cream. So I will be back when I'm done doing the 5 rounds of cream, and then we will attach the handle. So hi, I'm done my 5 rounds of cream, and as you can see, the first stitch is laid on the back already, so we are not going to make that as our base for our 36 stitches in the front and 36 stitches on the back. So I already divided this into 2, and this stitch marker from this blue to red, these are already the 36 stitches in the front, so we are going to base it here, and 12 stitches is 10 centimeter, and our bag handle should be 10 centimeter apart. So we are going to count, or we are going to put our bag handle in the first part because this is 36 and this is divided into 3, so 12, 12, 12. And the second set of our 12 stitches is the space in between the bag handles. So stitches for the bag handle is 3 stitches, and that measures 2.5 centimeter. So we will crochet our bag handle in 3 stitches. So we have our 12 set. We have our first set of 12 stitches minus 3 stitches, that is 9. So we will count from the stitch marker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on the 10th stitch we are going to put our extended single crochet, and then we are going to put another double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So this will be our basis for our bag handle. And if you have extra stitch markers, you can also count already the 12 stitches, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then here we are going to crochet the bag handle after we're done with this one. If we already reach the 50 centimeter length of our bag. I already did the front handle. I crocheted it along, and then I use slip stitch here, but that's why I leave extra yarn here so that I can secure the stitches on the back as well. So here in the back, I already put my stitch marker where the handle should be. What I'm going to do here is I will just follow, since it's already attached the first handle, so that when we attach the second handle, they will still be on the same spot. So this one, I will put my first stitch here, that is 1, 2, 3, and then on the second one, this is 1, 2, and 3, so that the handles are on the same spot. What I did on this first handle is I put a extended single crochet. Hold your yarn like so, and then yarn over your hook into the yarn and insert your hook into the stitch where you're going to put the extended single crochet. Pull up a loop and pull through 2. So we created the single crochet, then add chain 1, and that is the extended single crochet, and I will consider this as the first double crochet. And then I'm going to add 2 more, so this is just a habit of mine that I will pull the yarn tail up because this will also secure your stitches. And then insert your hook back into those loops, that undone loops or stitch, and then do the regular double crochet. So that's how I started my bag handle. And then just crochet this back and forth until you reach the 50 centimeter length of the handle. But to make it easy for you, we will just count how many rows of 3 double crochet in this handle. I'm done doing my 37 rows of 3 DC each row. Now I'm going to attach it here. So I need to position this. Make sure that your handles are not twisted. You need to chain 1, and then I'm going to grab the first or the front loop of this bag handle, and I will also grab this front loop of the bag or body of the bag, and then I'm going to slip stitch and then repeat this twice. So grab the front loop of the bag handle, grab the front loop of the body of the bag, and then slip stitch. And the last, grab the front loop of the bag handle, front loop of the bag, and then pull all through, then chain 1. Then leave enough yarn to sew this back loops to secure the stitches. We are going to, after doing that, weaving these yarn ends, we will also add a single crochet around here, and then the inside of this loop, bag loop. So first I will just sew this. I will show you how I will sew this. So we're going to grab the back loops of this bag and the handle. So if you're familiar with the invisible seam, so I just grab the yarn tail, right? And then I insert the first back loop of the bag and the bag handle, and then I will insert my hook into the next and back to the first back loop, and then go to the next back loop and the second back loop, and then to the next, and then the last back loop and the last back loop of the handle, just like that. Then weave the ends, so you don't have to worry if the bag handle might snap. It will not snap anymore because we secured it already. And we are going to add an edging, single crochet edging, for extra security of the bag handle and the body of the bag.